What's up, people? Um, you know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about the Lakers free agency and how that's going right now. Not just the Lakers free agency, the NBA as a whole, the free agency as a whole in the NBA. So a couple of days ago, the the Lakers signed LeBron James. Now, I'm a traditional Lakers fan. Uh, Kobe is my favorite Laker all time. You know, so let's just say at first I didn't want LeBron to play with the Lakers. Mm, felt like he wasn't needed. You know, he's a great player. He's just another great player outside of the Lakers organization, like Jordan, because Jordan is a great player, but he never was a Laker, and that means a lot. That means a lot to me, because the Lakers we have impeccable history of great Hall of Fame players that have been with us throughout our existence, even in before they moved to LA when they were in Minneapolis. They had a lot of great Lakers. So when LeBron signed and it was news and it was official that LeBron was going to be a Laker, I kind of was like, well, F it. If he's gonna be a Lake, he's a Laker now, so I might as well just get used to it. And the dude a great player. And it didn't take me. It wasn't hard getting used to the fact that LeBron James was a Laker. And we had JaVale McGee sign after that. I like JaVale McGee. I'm a fan of JaVale McGee. I just like He's not really a good player to me. He just like got a great upside. He'll get you the hustle play. He could rebound pretty much anybody in the NBA. He's also what else does he have? You know, he also plays great D. I like his defense. He plays great D, and I think LeBron saw that, been seeing that for some years now, and decided to tell the Lakers GM that JaVale McGee will be a great addition. And um, who else? Rondo signed after McGee. Lance Stevenson, whatever his name is, from the Pacers. He signed also. But I don't want to talk about Lance. You know that history with the blowing in the air and stuff like that. Only thing I want to say about Lance is that he seems to get under LeBron's skin. He still doesn't stop LeBron. He seems to get under LeBron's skin. So uh, that's a good addition just for that simple fact that you know LeBron doesn't have to worry about that from that player. I want to talk about Rondo. So I'm from New Orleans, and Rondo was a Pelican last year. Um, but I don't like the Pelicans. I have a disdain for them, and I know what everybody says. You should root for the home team, even if that's not your favorite team. Yeah, if the Pelicans made it to the finals, the NBA finals, and it was them and a team that I don't really care about winning, then yeah, I'll root for the Pelicans. But you know, but Rondo coming was lovely. I don't really care for Rondo as a player. He has to me, I like it because he brings everything to the table that Lonzo Ball brings to the table. Probably even more at this point in their careers. Slightly more. Because they both can't shoot a jump shot, so what does it matter? You just know you ain't gonna get a jump shot out of your your point guard. Either one of them. But they both can give you 10 assists a game, some rebounds. They can give you rebounds a game. They can give you D. I think Rondo can give you great D. Lonzo, I don't think so. So that's what in my opinion, Rondo has over Lonzo Ball defense, and that's just how I feel about that. So I like the Rondo transaction because he left New Orleans, and as I just told you guys, I don't really like the Pelicans. And he came to the Lakers, and people know that I like the Lakers. And the Pelicans have been beating the Lakers for the last couple years, and it's been like really sick, and really getting on my mind. And but now I think that reign is over with. The Lakers are back. It's safe to say. Um, we're not gonna have any issues with the Pelicans anymore. We're the top. We're back. We're the top echelon again in the NBA. How it always should be. The Lakers should always have the top five team in the NBA. That's when the NBA makes the most money. When the Lakers are doing good. Is look it up. Is it proven? Is it a proven fact? I don't know. That's just how I feel. But look it up. And if I'm wrong, just put in that comment that yeah, bro, you wrong. Shut the f up. You don't know nothing about nothing. You just say whatever the first thing that comes to your head. And yeah, pretty much do. So Rondo, uh, he's a good addition, but we still need that another marquee free agent to take the slack off of LeBron. Maybe even two. Maybe even two, because you see what Golden State did up there in North California? They were wrong for that shit. I'm sorry for cursing. But they are wrong for that. It's like, damn. I like Golden State because it's weird because they kept LeBron from winning championships. But now that LeBron is a Laker, I need him to win championships. Because I see what Boston doing out there in the East, and it kind of scares me. Because I'm a Lakers fan, and I don't need. And Boston is up by one NBA championship. They have one more NBA championship than the Lakers do. So we need to win two. I need LeBron to win two. Winners two. If he wins two, man, you gotta get that dude a statue outside of Staples. Not before Kobe, but you know, you gotta make room for the man. I agree, man. Make room. You put us over the top. You put us over the top where we should be, above Boston. But Kyrie and that team that just plays like, whew. So now I think that rivalry is back. I think that rivalry is back. That's a good thing for the NBA. It's always a good thing for the NBA when the Lakers and the Boston are good. It's always a good. It's always a good thing for the NBA. So what Golden State doing with that that boogie that boogie deal, 1 year for 5 million and 93 $5.93 million 1 year from 1 year $5.93 million. That's a pretty big pay cut. Like probably one of the biggest pay cuts in the history of the NBA. And it's like this is what it's come to, I can't blame Golden State for attracting people like that. I wish the Lakers could do it. But this is what it's come to. It's an arms race. Spurs, come on. Like Spurs, what are y'all doing? It's like I understand y'all don't like us, but Kobe and Duncan have retired. Like that era with us versus y'all is over with. We not rivals anymore. Give us Kawhi. Give us Kawhi. Give him to us. Just give us Kawhi. Stop playing. It doesn't make any sense. Give us Kawhi. Go move on with your life. We could use him. We gotta challenge that beast out there in North Cali. Shit. LeBron, we trying to get to the finals. We trying to win that thing because we Lakers. We want to win the finals. And LeBron, I understand he trying to keep this conference final record thing going. I guess that ain't good enough for a Laker, but to each his own. He LeBron, so I let him slide with that shit. But we still gotta win that shit. So, Yeah, so that's how I see the NBA free agency. Um, it's crazy, and I'm just sitting back. I'm smiling because the Lakers be doing well, but I'm also worried because Golden State is doing better. You know, it's like they the king of the mountain. You know, they the king of the mountain. But see the thing about the king of the mountain is when you're on top of the hill, you always have to be conscious and worried about people potentially taking your throne, potentially taking your spot on that hill. The man on the bottom of the hill, he doesn't have to worry about that. He doesn't have to worry about you coming down and taking his spot at the bottom of the hill. So he, he or she has nothing but time, but to plan and plot on taking your spot at the top of the hill if they choose to. But you have no choice. You constantly have to be worried about that. And I cannot lie. Golden State is on the top of the hill. They've been on the top of the hill for a while now, and they've been doing a great job of securing a spot on top of the hill. Their leaps and bounds in front of the rest of the NBA, and it's not even funny. And it's like, to me, the NBA hasn't the rest of the NBA hasn't even caught up to uh, Golden State pre Boogie, pre Boogie. They haven't even caught up to that team. So it's like everybody trying to beat the team pre Boogie, and here they come adding Boogie, and it's like, damn, like, you know, y'all were up here, we came from down here to right here, about to close that gap, and this what they do. This what you come up on, and this what they do. Because in my opinion, that was what hurt them in the playoffs against Houston and the Cavaliers. When they were struggling, at times they were struggling because those teams, their opponents, were getting second chance shots by getting rebounds. And that's what really kept their opponents in the game. Golden State opponents, that's what really kept their opponents in the game, in my opinion. And the presence of Boogie is going to stop that. It's going to minimize second chance points from them teams. And that was their only weakness from what I saw. That was their only weakness. So I'm out, man. That's what I think about the 2018 NBA free agency. I'm gonna talk about more sports, football. I'm gonna get into other sports like probably golf, swimming, track and field. Man, yes, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk track and field too. Yeah, we're gonna definitely talk track and field. I used to run track and field. Um, and it was like one of the best times of my life. So I just tell y'all bye. Be cool and holla at your boy. Oh yeah, click that subscribe button and the bell and all that. How they be saying.